So here we are for the 7th round of the season. We are in South Africa for the first time, and we specifically at Killarney. So with only 2 rounds left before our first elimination, we can see that Greece is now bottom of the standings after our last round at LeMans. So can Greece get us out of last place? Can Spain hold on to being second to last? Well, let's get to the pre-qualified session and find out. So here we are for the pre-qualified session. Well, the first group of the pre-qualified session. We'll see which 10 of these 12 drivers will make it to the group qualifying session as we wait for our first taker to go on the track to set the benchmark time. And we've got one already. It looks like it's one of the Colombian cars. It is. Yes, it's Mauricio de Narvaez that's going out. Of course, de Narvaez only time he's qualified in the previous round at Le Mans, and he finished 41st, which was the second to last driver to finish. So de Narvaez hasn't really done much for the Colombian team. The Colombia are sitting 17th in the standings, with our best finish being 15th at the West at Brazil. Sorry, not West Germany, in Brazil. And here we go, going to the last couple of corners. And what's the time from de Narvaez going to be? It is going to be a 1 minute 20.4. It seems like a good time, but we'll see how everyone compares. As we got someone coming across the line now. And with a 117.6, that's from Jorge Recalde from Argentina, who hasn't done much this season so far. Well done to Recalde for being about 3 seconds faster than de Narvaez. And George Foshi won 18.5 from his home race. Not too bad of a time, it looks like. Costas Loss is now the slowest driver, 120.5. Derek Daly, who the one F1 driver didn't make the 110% time, is currently in 3rd place. Crashed in qualifying, but he didn't give a good time after that. And de Narvaez goes into the pits. Don't blame him. So we'll see how the drivers go through. That's Van de Mary, 118.6. There's Jorge Recalde chasing down someone who's yet to go across the line. Oscar LaRue, 5th. Thierry Boutsen looks like he's 6th. Neville Critchin going to 9th. Alan Prost is 2nd. He is 8 tenths down on Jorge Recalde, interestingly. And that's Keke Rosberg. Yeah, Keke Rosberg 6th. Okay, so that's everyone across the line. So de Narvaez and Costas Loss are right now in danger of not making it to the group qualifying session. Going down sector 2, 6 tenths down. Costas Loss improves his time, goes up to 9th. That pushes Neville Critchin into the danger zone. Look at that now, Critchin 1 down to 2nd below the bubble, which is currently held by Keith Europe from Canada. Anyway, Keke Rosberg is now in 6th position at the moment. He's going down sector 2, 202nd down, so I think there's a good chance he might improve his time lane. And here we go, coming towards the final corner. Rosberg's abandons his lap and goes into the pits. There's Thierry Boutsen down in 8th position, which is a bit of a surprise. He expected him to do a bit better than 8th. But at the end of the day, it's about avoiding the bottom 2 spots. Okay, so we'll go aboard de Narvaez since he's in the danger zone. And all eyes approach on him at the moment since he's the slowest as well. And here we go, coming past sector 1. What's his time going to be? He's going to be 9 tenths of a second slower already, 25.748. Now he is about 2.8 seconds slower than Recalde at the moment. So that's not a great start for the Colombian. Now going down towards the second sector of the track. And was de Narvaez's time going to be here? Looks like it's going to be even slower here. Yeah, 2.64. Okay, he's. I don't. If he even if he improves his time, I don't think it's going to be enough for him to get out the bottom two. So the Narvis not really having a great flying lap. 45 seconds left on the clock means he's only got time for one more round. So it'll be one last chance to try and get himself into the top 10. And there we go. The Narvis doesn't improve his time. Stays bottom of the board. I guess we'll focus on Neville Critchin then, since he's also in the danger zone for New Zealand. That's where he's down in sector 2. He's got Derek Daly behind him, and looks like he's got one of the Argentines there as well. 10 seconds left on the clock. Critchin's time in sector 2. What's it going to be? 3 seconds slower than Pulsar to Ricciardi, so he's not going to make it. Oh, very slow there. Derek Daly and LaRue are not going to like that. That was a really slow of Critchin. But anyway, Critchin's not going to make it through. He is definitely out of pre-qualifying. What about Mauricio De Narvis? What about him? Oh, he's going to be even slower than the first time round, so De Narvis is definitely out for the count, which means Keith Newrob is just about going to make it into the group qualifying session. So Thierry Boutsen gives us a good lap right at the end. So here is the official results. Ricciardi wins the first group with a 1:17.6, 8 tenths faster than Alain Prost second. Thierry Boutsen goes into third, Fauchy is fourth, Derrida 5th, Van der Merwe 6th, Rosberg disappointingly down 7th, LaRue 8th, Kostaslos 9th, and Keith Newrob rounds out your top 10, which means for Neville Critchin and De Narvis, that is the end of their weekend. So before we get into group qualifying, we've got the second pre-qualifying to do, so let's get on with that. So here we are for the second pre-qualifying here at Kyalami. So let's see who will be the next 10 to qualify for group qualifying. Ricciardi won the first group. Who will win this one? As we wait patiently for someone to clear the pits, everyone being a little bit coy about when to go out onto the track. I don't know if it's the drivers being nervous, they don't want to set the benchmark for everyone to try and beat, but someone's going to go out there if they want to make it into the group qualifying session. And we've got to take care. It's Ready Are You that's going out first. Ready Are You, the other French driver, hoping to get to group qualifying like his teammate Alain Prost has. Well, we'll see if Arnu can pull it off. Here goes Ready Arnu to come across the finish line to set the benchmark time. He's been really held up by Parija, and the time is going to be a 1:20.9. I don't know if that's quick or not. We'll find out in due course. Mark Sura, 1:18.6 is his time that puts him to first. Followed by Markku Allen from Finland, 1:19.9. Hopefully, he's hoping that he can join his teammate Rosberg into group qualifying. George Moses is now the slowest driver, 1:22.0. A really slow time for the Greekman, especially when his team is could be 2 rounds away from elimination. And Walter Braun, the other Swiss driver, goes into first. So both Swiss drivers are the fastest at the moment, 1:18.3 and 1:18.6. And we've got Jose Romero 7th, Guerrero 6th, Mike Fackwell from New Zealand goes into 4th. So 4 drivers yet to make it past the finish line to set their benchmark times. And just missing 3 drivers. Jackie X is 3rd, Mark Galvin 9th. Okay, so we're missing 1 driver. Not sure who it is. We've got Ready On You going to the pits. Mark Sue is also pitted. Oh, this will be Parija then, the last driver. And Parija sets 1:25.1, the slowest time here. Really slow time. In fact, he's 7 seconds slower than Walter Braun. I think it's fair to say he's been really held up by Mark Galvin here. And here they go. Is X going to stay out? Yes, he is going to stay out. So is Galvin for that matter. Can Galvin be his time of 1:21.0? Villeneuve improves his time. He stays in 5th place, it looks like. And Mark Galvin nowhere near his personal best time, so he goes 21.7. As we got someone coming out of the pits there. That looks like it's Mark Suarez come out, so hope we try to see if we can beat his teammate, Walter Brun maybe. So here goes Moshe starting his flying lap now. The Greek man's got all to do, especially since his team is in danger of being eliminated at the end of the next round. So Moshe's got all to do if he wants to have a chance of lasting longer in the competition. All eyes are on Greece. I mean, Kostlos may have qualified in the first group, but they would really like to have both drivers in. Okay, Moshe's 1 second down after the first sector. Not a great start, but probably not the worst it could be. Okay, go on board with the Greekman's car as he's heading down sector 2. Now, what is his time going to be? I mean, he is about 4 seconds slower than Walter Brun, or specifically 3.7 seconds. And here we go, down sector 2. 2.8 seconds. Okay, I don't think Moshe's going to improve his time even done. I don't think he's going to make the top 10. So Moshe's really struggling. He's been struggling all season. Apart from the LeMans, he hasn't qualified at all. That's the problem. Here we go. Here goes George Moshe's coming across the line. 122.0 is his best time. His time is going to be not improving his time. 122.8, 4.4 seconds slower. This is really bad news for Moshe. Parija hasn't come back out. Parija has decided to admit defeat and will not pre-qualify for Kalami. Because time is now officially up and Moshe doesn't look like he's going to beat Romero. Even for this time, I don't think he's going to beat Romero. It doesn't matter, he's going to the pits. He knows he's not going to be able to do it. So that is the end of George Moshe. So Moshe and Parija are guaranteed to be out of qualifying. I guess the question is now who's going to win this session. It looks like it's going to be both Swiss drivers are going to be winning first and second, it looks like. Brun, Stewart and X looks like Romero all bunched up together. Walter Brun trying to make a maneuver on Romero. The question is, this is Stewart's chance to basically get into the top, get into the first position, but he's 6/10 down, so it doesn't look like Stewart's going to even do that. So it looks like Walter Brun's going to beat his teammate and win this pre-qualified session. Of course, no points winning pre-qualified. That's not a thing. But anyway, locking up there from Stewart, and here he is coming across the line with a respectable time of 1 minute 18.8, which is not doesn't improve his time. Romero comes across the line, doesn't improve his time either, but it doesn't matter, he's in 10, so he just makes it through regardless. Okay, so here is the official standings of the second pre-qualified session. Both Swiss drivers first and second. Jackie X third for Belgium, Mark Allen fourth for Finland. Then we got Villeneuve fifth, Thackwell sixth, Rayon New surprisingly below down in seventh. Guerrero is eighth, Mark Galvin ninth, and just making it through is Jose Romero from Spain, which means we say goodbye to George Moshe from Greece and Jesus Parija also from Spain. So, with that out of the way, it's time for the group qualifying session. We'll see who gets pole position, who get the bonus points, but the question is, will Senna, Lauda or Piquet lead the Drivers' Championship at the end of this round? Only 3 points separating them. So, without suspense, let's get into that session. Okay, here we are for our first group qualifying session here at Kalami. Of course, 22 cars, half of them will make it to the race. The question is, which 11 of them will make it? As we wait patiently to find out who will be going out first. So we've got someone already. That is Stefan Belloff for West Germany going out first. We'll see what the West German driver can give us for everyone else to try and beat. Look at Stefan Belloff, he is 20th in the championship stand. He's got 12 points, with his best finish at 6th place in West Germany. Apart from that, Stefan Belloff hasn't done too much. He has DNQ'd twice in Brazil and France. We'll see if Stefan Belloff can avoid DNQing for a third time. Of course, going to this weekend, Senna is leading the championship with 62 points. He is only 1 point ahead of second place, which is currently held by Nikki Lauda at 61 points. Nelson Piquet is third with 59 points. And then we go down to Bell's teammate Manfred Winkelhock, who is in 4th place with 48 points. And the other two drivers that could theoretically take the lead, Jan Lauda and Gridwalk, who both share 40 points. And here comes Stefan Beloff now coming across the line, and what's Beloff's time going to be? It is going to be a 1 minute 17.9, a very, very good time there for the West German driver. But will that be enough for him to hold on to first, or at least guarantee himself in the top 11 positions of this group? Find out soon enough. Okay, we've got James Windsor coming across the line, 122.7, 5 seconds down, so Windsor. Okay, I can see, I guess the issue is still stuck with traffic. There's Mark Galvin made it third, and we've got a spinner! We've had a crash on the track. I think that's one of the Australian drivers being spun round. Okay, let's go on board with... We're not looking at where. What's that? Try and find. Who it is one of the Aussies. Oh, it's Jeff Brabham of all people. Jeff Brabham. Okay, he's doing well in the championship. That was Nagasaka that sent him spinning. Okay, so Nagasaka could be under investigation for that, because that was a little bit unnecessary from him. Okay, so Beloff leads. Guerrero is second at the moment with a 180.4. I'd say that Mansell goes into second. Blomqvist goes into 4th. Mark Allen 5th. Boutsen 6th. Kichi Suzuki 7th. Galvin 8th. And Windsor 9th. Okay, so the damage done to Brown's car. Well, Nagasaka could be in some serious trouble. We'll find out at the end of the session what they might do with Nagasaka. Okay, so we've got Lars Jensen 9th, Ari Lundek is 7th. Lundek hasn't done much this season. It's been all Lammers has been doing. Has been help running the team. Beloff goes into 1st. Okay, now we've got Stefan Johansson 2nd now for Sweden. There's Brabham's stranded car there. Mansell is 3rd. Neil Krang is Brabham's is 4th. There's Guerrero 5th, Blomqvist to Sweden 6th, Allen 7th, Boutsen 8th, Sheta Meta 9th. Meta have been very impressive so far for Kenya this season. Masako goes into 6th, Ludek's on the bubble, so we've got Laruri in the danger zone, Jensen in the danger zone, Suzuki danger, Sura danger, Nelson Piquet, man who's sitting 3rd in the championship standings, in the danger zone, 16th place. Okay, this is very bad news for Nelson Piquet, 121.1. He's going to have to try and claw back 2.5 seconds to try and push Lundek down. Nagasaka, the man who spun out Brabham, is in 18th place at the moment. Windsor is 19th, Villeneuve 20th. Jose Romero is the last driver to set a time. That's only because Brabham is, crashed. And... Brabham has crashed and, he has to tell the pits. Okay, he's tell about the pits now. Bellows goes into the pits. Johansson, Mansell in the pits. So Neil Krang is the highest placed driver still on the track. What can Krang do here? He is going to go across the line. Can he improve his time of 180.2? No, he's not. Not by a long shot. For eyes on Nelson Piquet though, the man who is down in 16th position, 4 seconds down of Beloff, so he's clearly had problems traveling. Mark Seward 15th place as well. That's a bit of a surprise in itself. And here we go, Nelson Piquet coming around the last corner. He's got 112.1 to beat. Villeneuve improved his time 120.9, but he's still in 16th position. Piquet comes across the line and goes into 10th, while Seward goes into 6th. So Piquet just barely hanging into the top 10. Boots in the bubble. Meta now in danger in 12th. I don't think it's going to make the top 11 though, but it's a step in the right direction for the Aussie. Mark Galvin improves his time, goes into 15th. Piquet peels away to the pits. Here goes Brabham though, coming across the line. What's his time going to be? 1:19.8. That puts him 14th place there, so not enough for him to qualify, but still a respectable time after being taken out by Nagasaka. Here we go, 1 minute left of the session, so a lot of drivers they're still in the pits, so that's basically them finishing the session. A good chunk of them are admitting that they're going to be eliminated, so fair game, I guess, what I can say to that. We'll stay on board with the Swissman, see what he can do here. Villeneuve improves his time, but he's still 21st, and thus nowhere near in contention of being able to get into the race. So 1.4 seconds down, Mark Stewart is the moment. 30 seconds left of the session, so Mark Stewart will have time to go up one more time if he chooses. There's Krang in 4th place behind him. Okay, so they are going to stay out for one more lap. Mark Stewart not going to improve his time, nowhere close to improving his time, but you know what, still top 11, so it's okay, but it would be better, would be nicer for him to improve his time, especially when his grid position could depend on it. Here's Shakhtar Mehta though. Time is now officially up. I don't think Mehta's going to be able to make the top 11, but Mehta has done a really good job for Kenya. I mean, Kenya's in 15th really thanks to Mehta's performance. Romero improved his time, but he's still at the bottom of the board, 123.4. Okay, Mehta comes across the line. He's not going to improve his time or his possession, so 12th place for Mehta doesn't make it, but you know what, it was a very good effort from him to the end. Villeneuve comes across the line, doesn't improve his time, and thus he is definitely out of the session. Nagasaka, question marks on his head about the incident. He's not going to qualify regardless. The Japanese team are going to have to fill in a replacement for Nagasaka then. So very bad news for Nagasaka there. So anyway, so Beloff wins the first group. 2 tenths faster than Stefan Johansson second, then it's Nigel Mansell third, Krang 4th, Guerrero 5th, Stewart 6th, Mike Sacco makes it for the first time apart from LeMans is 7th, Blomqvist 8th, Marco Allen 9th, Piquet a very disappointing 10th, especially when he is in title contention with Lauda and Senna, who are both in the second group, and Thierry Boutsen, the final driver to make it to the race, in 11th. Mehta is out, with Lewandowski also out. Jeff Brabham, Nagasaka took him out, and Brabham wasn't able to recover. He's 14th, but he's out of the session regardless. Laruri doesn't make it in 15th. Jens wins in 16th. Nagasaka disqualified for the next race, 17th. Galvin is out. Then we got Jensen, Suzuki, Villeneuve, and Romero, the last drivers who will not make it to the race. So with that very intense session out of the way, it is time for the second group, and let's see who will be the other 11 drivers who will make it to the race. So here we are for the second group of the qualifying session. The question is, who will be going through to the race and join the first 11 that have already qualified? Well, we've got someone already on the move. It is Mario Andretti that's going out first. Let's try and focus our attention on him. There we go, if I can click him. There we go. So we've got Andretti here. So let's see what Mario Andretti can do. But, oh wow, loads of drivers coming out of the pits already. Unlike the first session where everyone's being coy to go out first, we got Mario Andretti out first. I believe that's Jan Lammers right behind him as well. Yeah, it is Jan Lammers is out. Jan Lammers will be wanting to try and redeem himself from the last round, finishing 34th. Probably most likely due to pit stop troubles. But Jan Lammers still in title contention, so he's definitely going to be wanting to push to try and get himself back into the top 3 at least, to try and catch Ayrton Senna. Here comes Mario Andretti coming across the line. What's the benchmark time going to be? 119.5. Okay, so he's definitely had a slow start second, Jan Lammers second, Michele Abreu goes into first, 119.2. Of course, the Italians who have definitely dropped off quite considerably in the last few rounds. This definitely is redemption, could be redemption. There's Nikki Lauda in second place. The man, one of the drivers who is in title contention. The other man in title contention, Manfred Wincott, goes into second. Andretti fourth. Aren't you fair figures? Walter Brun goes into first. Oh man, everyone's just going across the line. Alan Prost goes into first. Okay, so much happening here. Can't really keep up. So Murray's in the bubble. Keith Nearup in danger. Lambert's in danger. Now Van der Merwe's in danger. It's like because someone's just gone to the top. Big Preston, I think it was Big Preston. So this time goes to 7th. Alright, so loads of action happening here at once. Alan Prost leading this group so far, with WATERMARK second. But the question is, we gotta look out for Ayrton Senna because he's the championship leader here. Where is Ayrton Senna? Angela's down 13th, so his teammate is 3rd. Kostas lost to the bottom, not good for him, especially with his team in danger. There's Ayrton Senna going across the line. He is in 6th place at the moment, 190.3. He's behind Manfred Windhoek. He is ahead of 2nd place, Nikki Lauda. Okay, so Ayrton Senna is maybe in a solid position, but might not be in a good position to score points. But look at Jorge Recalde. This is a great league kid for him. In 4th place at the moment. He's struggled all season, but this is definitely the round. This is definitely the round where he's bouncing back. He's doing really, really well. Alan Prost 117.9. There's Derek Warwick 3rd at the moment, 180.9. There's Gerhard Berger 4th, Recalde 5th, Alboreto 6th, Manfred Windhoek 7th, Jackie X 8th. Ayrton Senna 9th, Nikki Lauda 10th. Okay, so they're getting a little bit dangerously close to the danger zone. Big Preston is the man in the bubble right now, ahead of Derek Daly, who is the top driver in the danger zone. There's Marion Dressing in the danger zone as well, that's not great. Arnu in the danger zone as well. Rosberg in the danger zone, and Angels in the danger zone. Those drivers you don't really expect them to be down there, but they are down there right now. Okay, Andrea goes into a bit. Oh, Ed Shiva also in the danger zone. That's another driver you don't expect to see down there. Rosberg goes into 7th. Preston's in danger. Lauda's in the bubble. Lauda cannot possibly afford to be pushed out of the race. This race, especially when he's 1 point behind Ayrton Senna. This could make or break Lauda. Lauda and Senna have to come out the pits quite soon because they want to make sure that they don't end up being out of contention to race. Jackie X goes into 2nd place. Jackie X doing really well here. Because X's return hasn't gone well as he's made 2 races at his return, both of them ended up in DNS. Pushing hard. So Manfred Windhoek out of nowhere goes into the lead. Okay, so Manfred Windhoek's now the fastest man on the track. Yeah, now is half a second down in second 2. Okay, so he's lost a lot of time in second 2. There's Keith Nero up ahead of him. Oh, and now he's got the curb there, so that might slow them down there a bit. But Nero goes into the pit, so he's not going to get in the way of Lammers. Pick up Lammers now. Push hard towards the finish line. What's Lammers time going to be? 118.9, puts it to 7th. That pushes Lauda into the danger zone, so Lauda is now at risk of being eliminated from the race. Ayrton Senna now has got his work cut out. Going to sector 1, he's definitely going to push to try and catch up with Manfred Windhoek, since he can technically take the lead of the championship. Cheever improves his time, but he's still stuck in 13th position. It's really going to be, this is a huge surprise to see both American drivers in danger of not qualifying. This is really, really bad news for the American team. Guess the Grand Prix, the South African Grand Prix, is proving to be quite difficult for them. Senna over a second down. He's not going to improve his time, so Senna's going to be stuck in 11th. This is really bad news for Senna as well, because if he's stuck towards the back row, then Senna's going to have an absolute nightmare of a time. Senna's now in the danger zone now. So now all of a sudden Daly's push has gone to 11th. That might mean Senna might not even make it to the race, which is the worst case scenario for Senna, but it's also a really bad worst case scenario for Lauda as well. So if the top 2 drivers of the championship, none of them qualify, well, that's just going to open the door wide open for Piquet and Manfred Windhoek to take the lead to the championship. So all of a sudden, this is completely flipped on its head with 9 seconds left in the session. Okay, so Windhoek leads, Prost is 2nd, Alboreto 3rd, Angelis 4th, X is 5th, Warwick 5th, Cheever goes into 7th, so he's managed to push himself out of the danger zone. That pushes Senna and Lauda deeper in the danger zone. Rosberg is in danger now, Daly's in danger. Recalde's in the bubble though. can Jorge Ricciardi actually hold on for Argentina? That could be exactly what they need, is Ricciardi to hold on just to try and get out of the danger zone in the nations table as well. Okay, less than a minute of the session to go. This is going to be panic. Senna's aboard the time. Ayrton Senna has admitted defeat, so Senna is not going to be making it to the race. Okay, now that is a shocker. Lauda is also forfeited. Okay, so neither Senna or Lauda are going to make it to the race. This weekend is definitely going to flip the championship. Ricciardi is now in danger because Keke Rosberg just pushed him out of the top 11. So Argentina might not even make it to might not end up making it to this race, which is definitely bad news because this could have been their chance to try and push South Africa down. Ricciardi is going to try and finish this run though. Can Ricciardi make it? No, Ricciardi's not going to make it, so that means Argentina are officially out of this weekend entirely, and they remain in the danger zone. But look at this, but remember, Thako qualified for New Zealand, so Argentina could end up being in a big wall of hurt, that's for sure. A big wall of hurt, especially with neither South African driver of Mary and Focia, they're not going to qualify in their home race. And did he improve his time? He does, but he barely improved his time. He goes into 16th, but that's it, just 16th. Well, that was a really dramatic session, that's for sure. Manfred Winkelhock goes into first. That's exactly what he needs, especially when he's challenging Piquet, Lauda, Senna for first place in the championship. Prost goes into second. Then we got both Italian drivers third and fourth. This could be redemption for Italy because they really need a good result just to try if they want to defend their title because they've really been struggling. There's Jackie X in fifth, Derek Warwick sixth, Cheever seventh, Walter Brun eighth, Jan Lammers just about making it ninth, especially he's desperately needing to redeem himself. Gerhard Berger 10th, Keke Rosberg takes the last spot in 11th. So we say goodbye to Ricciardi, we say goodbye to Daly. Shockingly, we say goodbye to Senna and Lauda, which I didn't think we're going to end up saying this weekend. Andretti goes out as well. Vic Preston, both South African drivers in the home race. Ready are new. We barely see him. Look at that, down in 19th. What on earth happened to the Frenchman? Well, we lose our new as well. Nierop is out, and also Costas Loss is out as well. So with all that to unfold, let's go into the grid lineup and see who is the top three, who gets the bonus points, and where does everyone else line up on the grid. And here we go, onto the grid lineup for South Africa, and it's both West German drivers on the front row, with Prost and Johansson making up row 2, 5th place Nigel Mansell, Neil Craig 6th for Australia, then it's the two Italians on the 4th row, with rounding the top 10 Roberto Guerrero and Jackie X. 11th place is Derek Warwick, with Mark Stewart in 12th, there's Mike Thako and Eddie Cheever on row 7, 15th place Walter Brun, 16th is Stig Blomqvist of Sweden, Marco Allen 17th, Piquet all the way down 18th, Jan Lammers at boots at row 10, and at the back of the grid is Gerhard Berger and Keke Rosberg. So with this race, this is all to lose for Nelson Piquet. With Senna and Lauda not qualifying for this race, he has a golden opportunity to take the lead of the Drivers' Championship, and so does Manfred Winkelhock, who's starting in pole position. Can either of them get first place at the end of this race? Let's get into this race and find out. So here we are, it is the Formula 1 race around South Africa, with both West German drivers taking the front row, with Manfred Winkelhock and Stefan Beloff. They definitely put themselves in a really good position to try and score some decent points for West Germany, who are currently sitting third in the nations table. We've got Alan Prost in third and Stefan Johansson fourth, and for the first time this season, Ayrton Senna has failed to qualify as the championship leader, and Nikki Lauda in second place, who was 1 point behind Senna, has also failed to qualify, which means Nelson Piquet is the highest placed driver in third position, but he's starting all the way down in 18th position. He is only 3 points behind, so finishing 8th will put him ahead of both drivers. Will he be able to gain 10 positions and finish in the top 8? We'll find out soon enough. Let's just get into this race and see what happens. We will focus our attention on Winkelhock. And we are underway for the race around South Africa. And it looks like there was a good start there from the South African, but no, not the South African, the West German. But here comes Alain Prost, though, getting between the two West German drivers into turn 1. Is Alain Prost going to make his way to second? In fact, no, we're going to have a bit of contact between them. And the pole sitter, Manfred Winkhawk, has been spun round. Already an absolute disaster for the man who was in pole position. Manfred Winkhawk is out of the race, it looks like. So we'll get a replay and find out what happened. Well, we saw what happened. If I press the right button, that might help. So get into the replay, on board with Manfred Winkhawk. Okay, we'll see from his perspective what has happened here. So let's go on board with them. So into turn 1. And yeah, just contact. And yeah, not very much Winkhawk could have done. Just caught completely squeezed into the side. And that's the end of Winkhawk's race already. The pole sitter out in the first corner, which is an absolute catastrophe. So it's Beloff that leads, Prost is second, Alboreto is third, Johansson fourth, Roberto Guerrero is fifth, Neil Krang is sixth, Nigel Mansell seventh, Derek Warwick eighth, Jack Hicks ninth, and Nelson Piquet had a problem there. He's dropped all the way to the back, so something's clearly happened to the Brazilian. Remember, he's chasing Senna and Lauda for the championship lead, and both of them are in the race. And oh, Berger completely sends Piquet off the road. What on earth happened there? It looked like Berger may have made a mistake and he just completely took out Piquet. What a turn of events this is turning out to be already. Okay, so about the Austrian. Something was going on with I believe it was Mark Allen there. And yeah, caught the carp and took himself and Piquet off the road. So that's going to be probably frowned upon. There'll be definitely an investigation going on about the incident between Berger and Piquet there, as well as Prost and Winkhawk. As we're looking down the back, Nelson Piquet still trying to chase Gerhard Berger, trying to get back in for setting off the road the way he did. As the race leaders, Beloff and Prost are coming around to finish the second lap of the race. Now, who's going to get the fastest time here? It is going to be Alain Prost, the 120.0. Nearly half a second faster than Stefan Beloff. Everyone else looks like they're in the 121s, it appears. That's going to help Prost and Beloff pull away from the rest of the field and hopefully get a top 2 finish guarantee for both of them. As they'll need it, as currently Stefan Beloff is 18th in the championship standings with 14 points. And Alain Prost is 14th in the standings with only 23 points. So expect both of them to do better this season, but as it stands, and they've had a pretty underwhelming season, especially with how high the expectations are. I think Alain Prost was one of the favourites to challenge Senna for the championship, and Alain Prost, well, DNQ'd 3 races, and he's only qualified in the top 3 for the second time this season. So it's not exactly been ideal for the Frenchman, but this second place will definitely shoot him up the standings, and he really badly needs this for himself and the team. It's a really difficult track to pass people on at Kalami. There's Jan Lammers trying to chase down Mike Thackwell for 14th position. Actually, where Mike Thackwell stands right now, that would actually be enough to push New Zealand out of the danger zone into the top 20 and push South Africa in their place. That would be quite the turnaround. Both South African drivers failing to qualify in the home race, and they get pushed into the danger zone thanks to New Zealand. That would be a story and a half there. And Thierry Boutsen went wide there. Thierry Boutsen made a mistake, and Stig Blomqvist wasn't able to do anything about it. Here comes Keke Rosberg though. See if he can try and get past Blomqvist. This is for 18th position. I think Rosberg may have gone and done it. However, Blomqvist is still right there. Gerhard Berger trying to get involved somehow, but not able to do that. There's Nelson Piquet at the back, who caught up to the Austrian that spun him out. Okay, so we're 11 rounds into this race. So we're about a quarter of the way into the race. Let's take a look at the progress, see who made the most gains and losses. Biggest gainers: Alboreto in 3rd, Guerrero in 5th. Another big gainer, Jan Lammers 15th, and Keke Rosberg, who started the back, up into 18th position. Then the next race gainers, Derek Ward gains 3, and Boutsen, who have gained 3. And the biggest losers are Piquet, who got, after the incident with Berger. Okay, a lot of the break that I thought Blomqvist rammed Allen there, but I guess it was a mistake. And Blomqvist lost 3 positions as well. So those are your biggest losers. Janssen and Kran, the only drivers who have not gained or lost positions. Okay. Oh, and here comes Berger trying to make a move. This is on Blomqvist. This is for 19th position. Oh, look at Conta there. Berger really pushing hard just to try and make some passes. But he's got past the Swede of Blomqvist, pushing him down to 20th. And he went a bit wide there and cut him off, but just PK wasn't able to do anything about that either. Stefan Belov and Alan Prost at the fast lap 119.7. They are absolutely pushing it up the track. In fact, look at this. The gap between them and Alboreto has grown quite a lot. 8.5 seconds is now the gap. And look at that, Jan Lammers has also found a way past Mike Thackle, pushing him into 14th position. Jan Lammers got an awful lot of work to do. He is 18 seconds down on 13th place Walter Brunn from Switzerland. So this is going to be very, very difficult for the Dutchman to try and catch up to. And Stefan Belov once again sets the fastest lap of the race of 119.5. Prost and Belov miles ahead of everybody. 9.8 seconds being the gap, but this is pretty significant between the pair of them, who are both fighting for the lead and potentially a good shot at passing or getting close to Ayrton Senna in the standings. And Stefan Belov sets the fast lap once again, 119.5. Oh, half a second faster than Alan Prost. So Belov really trying his hardest to pull away from the Frenchman, but Alan Prost just will not back down. That's for sure. Alboreto said personal best, and there's Stephanie Hansen 4th, and everyone else in the 121s it looks like. And there's Stefan Belov and Alan Prost both saying the fastest lap. But Alan Prost at the fast lap 119.4, 10th faster than Belov, to help him close in on the West German a bit. It's going to be going a lot back and forth between the two. Oh, look at this. Nelson Piquet may have finally found his way through. And he, in fact, whoa, goes awfully wide. Nearly took out Blomqvist. And that's Piquet clearly getting I think it was a little bit desperate there. And it cost him. Wasn't able to get past Blomqvist. And I think he tried to do a dive on Boutsen as well. And well, very lucky he didn't take out Blomqvist and himself. The question is, what's going to happen here? This is Roberto Aguero still in the top 5 for Colombia. Still doing a really, really good performance. Oh, and there's the two Brits battling each other for 7th between Warwick and Mansell. Oh, Derek Warwick goes for a spin. He blocks the road. And Derek Warwick trying to dive on his own teammate. And that's cost him. Oh, no, Derek Warwick, that was a really bad maneuver there. So that is Derek Warwick out of the race. And Jackie X goes to 8th, Sandra tonight. Eddie Cheever makes his way into the top 10 now. Now let's see, here comes no, in fact, oh! Eddie Cheever's gone for a spin with Mark Sewer. Okay, carnage on the track. That was a lot of carnage there. Okay, let's work on Eddie Cheever to understand what happened to him there. Okay, so this is the incident. Derek Warwick spun. There we go. Eddie Cheever gets past. And there is Eddie Cheever going past Mark Sewer. Did Sewer try and dive and it just completely failed? Okay, coming to the next corner. Okay, right-hander. Oh, Cheever made a mistake. He spun himself and he took Sewer with him. Okay, Cheever. Okay, that was not that into disaster. So Cheever and Mark Sewer out of the race. Derek Warwick got really reckless trying to pass Nigel Mansell there. So that is the end of Cheever, Warwick, and Sewer respectively. Yeah, it looks like Sewer isn't going to be able to get out of there. Okay, so we're nearly coming to the halfway mark of the race, and well, it was a long period of not much happening to all of a sudden 3 cars retiring from the race. So we're down to 18 cars. And we've gone overtake somewhere. In fact, Johansson has gone into 3rd position for Sweden. He's got past Alboreto. Okay, completely missed that. I'm interested. Okay, now I'm intrigued. What did Johansson do to get past? The Italian. Did Alboreto make a mistake? Yes, Alboreto went wide. Okay, Johansson capitalized on the mistake, and there he is in the top 3. What a move there from the Swede. And going to lap 24. In fact, we're about halfway into the race now. Let's check again who's made the biggest gains and losses. The biggest gainer, Jan Lammers now, gained 8 positions in 11th position. Keke Rosberg's also gained 8. He started at the back of the grid. Then the next biggest gainer is Gerhard Berger, despite even though he's got a penalty, that's to be just a reminder. Then Walter Brown with 5. Then the biggest loser out of everyone left in the race is actually Nigel Mansell with only 2 losses. And then Els Angelis and Blomqvist, the only other drivers who have lost positions. So yeah, okay. So that's good to know. So almost everyone's is a bit of a gainer, and those who have lost positions haven't lost that much. So we're on lap 25 of 45, and it's not exactly been the most exciting race, that's for sure. But we've had a couple of spectacular moments. The lap 1 incident, Warwick's bombed his teammate and failed, and then Cheever's made a mistake that took himself and Stewart out of the race. Of course, Cheever and Stewart was under investigation, but it's come back as it's just a racing incident. Cheever made a mistake, and well, Stewart just got caught in it there at Warwick. Also, looks like no action was taken against the Brit, despite the fact he did could have potentially taken out his own teammate. That's interestingly enough. So, whatever reason Warwick is getting away, Scott isn't getting penalised in any way. Look at this. Beloff and Prost now about 16.5 seconds ahead of 3rd place Stefan Johansson, who's actually pulled quite a considerable gap on the Swedish driver of Michele Alboreto. So Alboreto is dropping quite a bit of pace. He's actually been, I think Roberto Aguero might be closing in on him as well. So Roberto Aguero definitely playing by far his best performance of the season so far. Oh, we've had a problem. We've had an incident. Okay, Nelson Piquet's gone off, and I looked away for a second. Okay, we're on to Nelson Piquet. Okay, so Piquet, turn 1, trying to make the move on Slick Blomqvist. Okay, seems to not too much seems to have happened. Was there a mistake or? Yeah. He made his own mistake. He tried to make the move, went wide, and he spun himself out. Okay, so Piquet, what a way to end his run. Okay, so we've got people in the pits now. Johansson, Krang, and Alboreto. In fact, Johansson straight in and straight out immediately. So Johansson already coming out of the pits, Alboreto coming out of the pits, and Krang coming out of the pits. So really quickly there. That puts it down to 8th, 9th, and 10th. So Guerrero currently going into the top 3. So heavy heights there for Guerrero. The question is, will the early pit stop benefit the 3 of them? Can Johansson hold on to the top 3, or will Alboreto, or will he end up having to settle for something lower than 3rd? So I imagine Beloff and Prost are going to come into the pits relatively soon. Then, in fact, Beloff comes to the pit. No, Prost is staying out. Interestingly, so Alan Prost planning to go later than Beloff. The question is, can Beloff make up for lost time then? So we're going board with the man who was leading the race, and Beloff straight in and straight out. So he's going to maintain 2nd position. Looks like Roberto Guerrero's coming into the pits now. So is Mansell, X, Angelis, and Brun, I imagine, are going to come in as well. So Johansson's got to try and see if he can try and get ahead of them. It looks like he might. In fact, yeah, Walter Brun. No, not Walter Brun. Stefan Johansson does indeed get ahead of them. So does Alboreto. Jackie X comes out of the pit. Is he going to get ahead of Krang? Oh, it's going to be quite close between them. Jan Laurens and Mansell's even from the pits. And Krang just about gets ahead of Jackie X for 5th position. Meanwhile, Alan Prost in a bit of, trying to push hard. He's going to come into the pits this lap, I believe. And well, Alan Prost got a couple of corners to go. He's 15 seconds ahead of Beloff. Will that be enough for him to hold on to the lead? Okay, here comes Alan Prost into the pits. This is going to be quite close between him and Stefan Beloff. So here we go. Prost in the pits. Is it straight in, straight out? Okay, yeah, pretty much. But will that be enough for him to hold to the lead? Here goes Stefan Beloff. There's Alan Prost. And I think Alan Prost may have just beaten Stefan Beloff out in this. Yes, he has. Prost does get ahead into turn 1. Okay, in fact the battle's really strong between them. And Beloff goes back into the lead of the race just barely. Cutting it really close between the two drivers, that's for sure. Okay, and Stefan Johansson sets the fastest lap now, 1:19.3. Where did that one come from? Okay, so it's Beloff leading, Prost 2nd, Stefan Johansson 3rd, Alboreto is 4th, Neil Krang is 5th, Jackie X 6th, Walter Brun 7th, Angelos 8th, Roberto Guerrero down to 9th position, and Nigel Mansell rounding off your top 10 for the United Kingdom. In fact, we've got a lot of drivers still yet to pit this race. So Beloff and Prost going to end up doing their back markers relatively soon. Boutsen and Allen are in the pits. In fact, looks like they're just about to come out of the pits now. So we're coming to lap 32 of 45. And look at this, Stefan Beloff pushing Prost hard. Prost not giving an inch though. There's Marco Allen ahead of them. They're about to try and lap. Oh, getting quite close. And there's contact between the two drivers there. Okay, was that a mistake from Prost, or was that an attempted dive bomb that just went wrong? Stefan Johansson's in the fast lap again, so Stefan Johansson's put the pedal to the metal, that's for sure. He's trying to make sure he stays in the top 3. Now Keke Rosberg sets the fast lap of the race, 1:18.4, down in 12th position. And there's Keke Rosberg setting the fast lap of the race. Keke Rosberg, where have you been all this race? Well, apart from being stuck behind the train formed by Mike Thackwell, and oh, it looks like it was a attempted pass there. There's Stefan Beloff. This Alan Prost trying to make the move on Beloff. In fact, yeah, he's going to try and do that. And contact, and there goes Alan Prost. Alan Prost has gone for a spin. Can he get back on the track? Yes, he's going to try to. Oh, he's probably going to park the car. Oh no, as Alan Prost going to end up retiring. That is an absolute disaster right there. Oh, Alan Prost, you were battling so hard with the lead with Stefan Beloff the whole race, and one manoeuvre, and that's going to cost you second place for yourself and for the French team, because your teammate Arnoux isn't even in this race. Oh, that's such a shame. So Stefan Beloff clearly has an easy route to victory, right? Well, I mean, 70 seconds between Beloff and Johansson second. Surely not. Surely it's a guaranteed victory now for Beloff. Okay, here comes Gerhard Berger trying to make the move on Stig Blomqvist, the other Swedish driver in this race. And Berger is taking himself out of the race. Okay, so we got two incidents there in the same corner. So Berger and Prost are out of the race, it looks like. Okay, what a sudden turn of events this is turning into now. Here goes Stig Blomqvist, so trying to make the move on Thackwell. This is for 12th position. Blomqvist tries, but just couldn't make the mistake. Oh, he's made a mistake as well. Here goes Thierry Boutsen to try and capitalise on it. Here goes Boutsen trying to make the move. And I think Blomqvist's mistake has cost him, yeah, it's definitely cost him dear. It drops him down to 14th position. So now Stig Blomqvist will be absolutely annoyed with himself there, because that was a good opportunity to pass Thackwell, break away from his slow pace, but yeah, just didn't go his way, and he loses the position thanks to it. We're coming to the final lap of the race, and I think we're going to spend the last lap of the race looking at Stefan Beloff going through this track one more time, as with a 7.8 second lead over Stefan Johansson. I think it's fair to say the Western driver is going to win this race, so just sit back and watch Stefan Beloff perform his final lap around the track, right behind the back markers of Marco Allen, Stig Blomqvist and Mike Thackwell. Mike Thackwell finishing down in 13th position is still a really good result for him, but it's also a really crucial result for New Zealand. This will definitely help them. This will put them in the top 20 and push South Africa down. The question is, will South Africa hit back and push them back into the danger zone, or will this be a sign that New Zealand can hold on to the position and ensure that they make the final 20 by the end of round 12? Well, we'll find out when we come to the 12th round of the season, because this is still round 7, so anything is still possible. And of course, we've got rounds 8 and 10, where the first 2 eliminations will happen. Greece are currently at risk of being eliminated after the next round, as Spain are at risk of being eliminated at round 10. And it looks like Argentina and South Africa may be contention to be eliminated after round 12, but we'll find out what happens by that point. But anyway, coming around the final corner of the race, what a victory this is. West Germany, third in the nations table, are finally going to get their first win of the season. Stefan Beloff wins the South African race. We just got to wait for Stefan Johansson to get Sweden's first podium of the season in second position. And coming into third position, Michele Alboreto for Italy. Could this be a sign of Italy finally regaining their form that they had at the start of the season, and hopefully try and defend their title? Find out soon enough as we wait for everyone else to make their way across the finish line. And Thierry Boutsen crossed the finish line 12th, gets the fast lap of the race, 1:18.1. A cheeky way to finish your race, being over a minute behind the race winner. But you know what? Gotta finish in style, I suppose. So here is the final results of the race. Stefan Beloff is your race winner. Stefan Johansson finishing in second. Michele Alboreto third. Neil Crown takes fourth, with Walter Brown fifth. Jackie X sixth. Angelus 7th. Roberto Guerrero finally getting Colombia's first points of the season 8th. Nigel Mansell 9th. And Jan Lammers rounding off your top 10. And towards the bottom of the list, we've got Kiki Rosberg, Boutsen, Blomqvist, Thackwell and Marco Allen, the last driver to finish the race. And those that retired, shockingly, Nelson Piquet, who had a good chance to lead the championship, but it just ended in disaster for him right from the start. Alain Prost, who could have gone on to finish second in the race, made a dive bomb and it cost him second place and 18 points. And the rest of the retirements, there's Manfred Winkelhock, the pole sitter, who got taken out in the first corner. So with that exciting race out of the way, let's check the championship standings. And looking at the standings after a very strange race, as you can see, Ayrton Senna, Lauda, Piquet and Winkelhock all didn't qualify or finish the race. However, they do remain the top 4 drivers in the standings, with the next highest driver being Michele Alboreto, with his 3rd place finish putting it into 5th place in the competition, just 1 point ahead of the 10th place finisher Jan Lammers. And looking at the nations table, the misfortunes for France and Brazil have helped out some of the other teams. Among them, West Germany with their win puts them only 2 points behind the leading team. A 2nd place finish for Sweden putting them in the top 10. And of course Italy in their title defence going up into 5th position in the standings, just 1 point behind 4th place, the United States of America. And meanwhile, further down on the standings, Greece still in danger of going out after the end of the next round, with Spain in danger going out to the 10th round, Argentina and South Africa in danger going out to the 12th round, as Mike Thackwell pushes New Zealand out of the danger zone. So what are my final thoughts after that crazy race? Well, it's definitely become a big what if, purely because of what happened to Manfred Winkelhock, Nelson's Piquet squandered attempt at taking the championship, and of course the fight that Alain Prost had with Stefan Beloff before he crashed and retired. So there's definitely a lot of what ifs that could happen in this race, but at the end of the day, Stefan Beloff got the win with a very good 2nd place for Johansson and a 3rd place finish for Alboreto. Well deserved in that regard. So, with only 1 round left to go before our first elimination, this will be Greece's last chance to get out of last place, otherwise Greece will be eliminated and we will not be seeing them for the rest of the season. Can they turn it around? Well, we'll soon see, as we will head over to the next round of the season.